Hey guys, welcome back to the Objective Reviews. Now, as you already guessed, today we are going to be reviewing the brand new iPhone 7. So let's take a look. Okay, so let's start with the pricing related to its memory capacities, and now 32GB being the base variant you can buy. So you can no longer buy the 16GB, so that's a very good thing. Now the 32GB is priced at Rs 60,000 or $649 US, and you keep adding 10,000 for every additional memory bump that you take. So another 10,000, 70,000 for 128GB, and then 80,000 for 256. Now the pricing for the 7 Plus is similar, except that you keep adding 10 to the base model, that is 70,000 for the 32GB iPhone 7 Plus, and then you add 10,000 more for every extra memory you buy. Now let's talk about the external design of this phone. Now I've gone with the matte black version because unfortunately the jet black version is in absolute shortage. It's not available in the US, and it is most definitely not available in India. So if you do manage to get your hands on it. So Apple has gone completely minimal this time with the exterior design and finish. They are using better grade aluminum, and the best part is now they've started to blend the antenna bands on the back of the device into the aluminum itself. So it kind of looks absolutely seamless just by using a darker or a color matched antenna band. So overall it looks really beautiful, and it almost looks seamless now. So if you have the matte black or the jet black has a better effect about this, but if you rotate your device, it almost looks similar. And now because the screen is perfectly black, the screen just blends into the front facade and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So there's no denying that Apple really pulled one out of their hats with this one, and they just absolutely nailed it. Now a big change on the exterior is, well, the first one is actually that the camera bump is now made from the same aluminum chassis that houses all the internals. So it's not an external part that is later put onto it, or the lens itself does not come out. It's all in one, so a little more structural integrity out there. So that's a good thing to see. Now the second biggest change is the lack of the 3.5mm headphone jack. Now I know people have been complaining about this, but it doesn't really bother me that much. I'm perfectly fine with it not being there, as long as, and which by the way, Apple has included the lightning to 3.5mm cable in the box itself. So yeah, charging while listening to music, I really never do that, or if I ever do, it's very rare. So no complaints from me. Now the display itself, Apple has bumped it up. Like the 6S, it has the 3D touch or Force Touch, and now it is a Retina HD display. And what this means is it is using the same color profile what they use in the US for Hollywood movies, the cinema color profile. And well, I personally don't have any good content to test this with, but when you take photos with the camera app, the colors do pop out this time. And I'm not just talking about, your regular JPEG stills that the native camera app captures, but also the raw photos. There's a lot more detail in there in terms of color. There's a slightly wider dynamic range this time. So, well, that's always good to see. Now, my biggest complaint when we're talking about the externals about this phone is that Apple included a 5-watt charger with this phone. Come on, Apple. The phone can take up to 12 watts, but you give a 5-watt charger. That just sucks. Well guys, that's a wrap up on the externals of the new iPhone 7. We have 4 more videos in the same segment linked on the screen right now. The next one being the internals, and followed by the OS and the integration with the new features in the iPhone 7, followed by the camera, and last but not the least, the audio system on the new iPhone. Well, don't forget to check out the rest of the videos. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you disliked it, you know what to do. And if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you down in the comments. Cheers.